Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am back with my second layout using my November for the Love of Homemade Kits stash kit. And so here I'm just kind of showing you a bunch of the things that I have pulled out. When I have a newer kit, so I've only created one other layout with this kit, I tend to kind of limit myself and just pull out a few things that I think I'm going to use. Otherwise, it can be a little bit overwhelming, or I try and put everything on the page, and this page is already going to have quite a few embellishments on it. So I decided I wanted my background to be this really fun paper. This is from Dear Lizzie Saturday, and it's called Skyline. And I had a second sheet of it in my stash that I went and grabbed because what I wanted to do was put a border around it with that striped paper in the background. So the stripe is actually the back of the polka dot paper. So because I had a second sheet, I went ahead and grabbed that out of my stash. And now I'm just going to play with how I want to layer all of these different layers behind my photo. And these are all using that 6x6 Dear Lizzie Saturday collection paper pad. And I really liked working with these colors. This is just a crazy, silly selfie of my little family of 5. And so I'm kind of using that to create an element there on the side of my page. And then I am going to stack up a bunch of these 3x4 cards. And those 3 right there are from that Studio Calico sheet that was all library cards. And then this other little one that I'm pulling out is from Dear Lizzie. And then I'm going to take my See You in the Morning Dazzlers. And I'm going to pull everything off the page and kind of create a little bit of texture on my background paper. So I kind of marked a little bit on my paper as to where the edges of my photo mat and my big clusters were going to be. And then I'm just adding some of this texture paste. And I'm just using my regular tools. I'm not doing any kind of rhythm or any pattern, anything like that. I'm just kind of spreading it on the background. And I do like how that dries and looks in the end. And then I start out here with one of my shimmer sprays, and I end up not liking that color. It doesn't quite show up enough for me. So I go ahead and switch and grab my Heidi Swap Color Shine in Primrose and Navy and use that instead, and I like that a lot better. And then I go ahead and let that part of it dry. And then I'm going to put my big photo mat cluster here in the middle, and I'm going to start layering in some of these embellishments that I have picked up for this particular layout. So I've grabbed some of the wood veneer pieces, some of the ephemera packs, all kinds of different little pieces. I have a couple tags up there at the top, and I'm going to add some phrases to those. So they say time to have fun and perfectly imperfect. And then I'm going to add that little cluster in the middle there with the hearts. And then I'm just kind of spreading around my elements to make sure that I have everything balanced. So I want to make sure I have a wood veneer in each cluster. I have some of that shiny gold foil look in each of the different areas. So my title is going to be that Enjoy Today. So I just took one of the pieces from the ephemera pack, which was the Today, and combined it with the word Enjoy, which came out of the sticker pack. And they actually fit really well together. And then I'm just adding in some other little tags and embellishments, a bunch of hearts, those types of things. Trying to make sure that I'm happy with all those clusters. And then I go back and pull out the sticker sheet again and grab some of just the little multicolored hearts. And I'm going to kind of scatter those around on the background paper to add just a little bit of detail to a couple different areas by my titles. And so I'm just kind of building out from that photo. So I have all of my different little embellishments. I journaled on that piece from the Dear Lizzie Saturday that just says the best day at the top, and I got to put in, like, you filled in the top 3 things, who was there, what we did, what we ate, those types of little details. And then I'm just playing with that wood veneer up at the top. I do have that on some foam adhesive so that it is popped up a little bit, and so is the navy blue heart in the middle of the page. And then I'm just looking through the rest of the things that I have in this kit to try and decide if I want to add any of these phrase stickers. And I end up deciding that I just don't need any more of that. After I got done filming though, before I took the pictures, I did add in some more of the washi tape. So you can see I have a piece there in the middle to bring in the navy. And then I also add one on the top by that Perfectly Imperfect label. And then I also put a piece down on the bottom underneath where it says The Crew. And I really like the little extra detail that added to those areas. And you can see that here in the final photos. Do make sure that you check out Hannah, Sarah, Megan, and Felicia's videos this week to see what they are doing with their kits. And I really hope that you enjoyed this layout, and I'll be back again next week with the third layout using this kit. Bye!